I can't believe this.
Edible66 has become a member.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Another day, crypto takes a slap in the face. Are you nervous yet? Well, I'm glad you're not. Most aren't, but then most people who walk over a cliff like a lemming don't know until they hit the bottom. I like Bitcoin, I like XRP, I like crypto. I have uses for it, I understand it, but it's not the time to buy it. I keep warning people. Today we had, on the eve of a GDP boom or bust announcement, we've got Michael Saylor saying he's not buying any more Bitcoin for a while. He's holding cash. Why? Because he can't afford to buy. Not only is he expecting it to go to $60,000, also now inner circles, inside Fundstrat arguments now breaking out with Tom Lee. He's now been exposed as nothing more than a salesman. A very good salesman, but a salesman nevertheless. So Bitcoin down today. And of course, when Bitcoin goes down, it drags down everything else in the crypto space. Except I'm up again today. Just about beating the market. I bought value today. Bitcoin, everyone dumped Coca-Cola this morning, defensive play, on an asset which is undervalued right now. It's always overvalued. It's expensive, 21 times earnings, but much better than 30 times earnings on the S&P. With holidays are coming, great time for Coca-Cola, and also the World Cup and all the other stuff around the Costa Coffee deal and the new CEO. How many times have I made money on Coca-Cola this last month? I mean, it's been crazy. 14 grand a couple of weeks ago, and then we're doing it all over again because everyone dumps it to buy risk on assets, and then the news comes out and the balance sheet doesn't add up, and everyone dumps it again. Here we are again, doing it all over again. It's nuts, but it is what it is. So there's my portfolio today, as you can see. Not a lot, but I'm not down again. I'm up again, and I've built a nice position. If I go to my Coca-Cola, I've now got a position where I'm up. Doesn't look that great, does it? But look, I'm up. Only $104, $110, but it's going to $80. I bought $90,000 on here and about $20,000 on my Roth. 110 grand today, just like that. I bought 110 grand. Absolute conviction. I've always told you, buy with conviction, buy value. You just keep making money consistently. Anyway, there it is. So that's what's happening now. Anyway, this has all come on the night before the GDP. You heard Sensei mention it this morning in his show. This is a make or break for the Christmas Santa rally for crypto. Absolutely it is. And I'm going to make a prediction. It's not going to be good. Tomorrow morning, GDP is being reported. Everybody said that XRP would boom today. It's not. It's gone back down again, been rejected again. Because tomorrow morning, numbers count again. Real balance sheets matter. What things earn matter. Whether you choose to ignore it or not doesn't really matter. But tomorrow morning, I won't be covering it because tomorrow morning I do my annual commercial advertisement health announcement to all the guys watching the show. Tomorrow morning, I will be live, but I won't be here. I'll basically be a prostitute. I will basically be a pimp. I'll pimp myself out tomorrow morning for the benefit of the health of all of you. Because tomorrow morning, every year, if you've watched this show, you will know on this day, every single year, I go to the doctor and I have my medical and I have my prostate checked. So what happens is I will stream the show live while I'm at the doctor's, and the conversation in the chat is quite entertaining, and people like to super chat and show support for the doctor putting his well-lubed finger up my bum. So I literally get paid tomorrow to be a prostitute. I literally pimp myself for the benefit of mankind. Didn't think you'd hear me say that on the live show, did you? But that's what happens tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at the doctor's, let's get it done. And the show will be live. Sensei will cover and go live longer than me, of course. He'll be covering GDP live, an extended show tomorrow. I will then have it streaming, with some visual image. Martyn's at the doctor with his finger up his bum. Something like that. And very often the chat breaks down into nonsense. I can see it. I'm watching it. I even show the doctor. He finds it funny. I go, literally, I'm getting paid for you to put your finger up my bum. Basically, I'm a prostitute. I'm basically on OnlyFans tomorrow, but better, right? So anyway, that's tomorrow morning. Enjoy all that. Enjoy the jokes. But if it encourages one person to go out and get checked and saves their life, it was worth it, right? Anyway, there you go. So let's get back to the story of the day. As everyone tapped the like button, rubbish. 36 people, 179 watching and 36 likes. This is not a message you like, right? By the way, we like to do this from time to time. I call it putting out the trash. Putting out the rubbish. I, on purpose, do live streams, which I know you won't like. And you'll unsubscribe. But we prune the rubbish. We throw it out and it comes back better. This morning, you may notice on the screen behind me, my mate. I knew Chris Rea. He passed away today. I performed a song. I did a tribute to Chris Rea. One video and one live event to show my love to Chris Rea. And I put it on the channel and about 30 people unsubscribed, as they did yesterday when I put out our Christmas concert. Vaz and Sensei go, what are you doing? People always unsubscribe when you do that. And I go, yeah, he gets rid of the rubbish. They are only here for one thing. Tell me how to get rich in 5 minutes. When you show a bit of humanity, I'm not interested in this rubbish. Good. Unsubscribe. And you know why? It helps the channel grow. If you cut out the rubbish in your life, surround yourself with good people, winners, you always win. If you surround yourself with idiots, you lose. Get rid of the idiots, because what happens is when YouTube see that your percentage of views to subscribers goes up, which is what happens when you get rid of the idiots who just don't want to support you, they just want to troll you and what have you, you actually grow faster. That's why we're growing faster than ever before and why everyone's a member now. 98% of our live viewers are members. So there you go. That's how it works. So if you want to unsubscribe when I share with you an emotional moment like Chris Rea died or it's Christmas, then please feel free. It's what I want you to do. All right? I want you to unsubscribe. All right. So now what you came for, not Christmas or Chris Rea or any other human thing. You came just to know how to get rich in the morning, right? Well, that's fine. We'll share with you some bad news. So, Michael Saylor has temporarily halted Bitcoin purchases while increasing its cash reserves to 2.19 billion, potentially preparing for an extended cryptocurrency market downturn. Hello, Mr. Super optimistic for Bitcoin. I have said, and I'm not against Bitcoin. I'm not against anybody here who watches the show who wants to buy Bitcoin. I owned a Bitcoin. I've had a Bitcoin, sold it, made money, and so on and so forth. I focus on value. And I said for the longest time, and now I'm being joined by Michael Saylor, and I'm now being joined by Funstrat, even though Tom Lee is still trying to sell a different story, that Bitcoin could drop to $60,000. I've actually said 50, to be honest. $50,000. At $50,000, I'd buy 2 or 3 Bitcoin. But at the moment, I'm not buying it here because there's much better value in the market. Focus on never losing and you'll always win. Anyway, so anyway, let's carry on. The Tyson's Corner, Virginia-based company, raised $748 million through common share sales in the week ending December 21st, according to a Monday filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. This pause follows approximately $2 billion in Bitcoin purchases over the previous 2 weeks, which brought the company total holdings to around $60 billion. Don't miss fast-moving... Oh, yeah, okay. A little commercial there for the editor. Anyway, Early in December, Strategy established a 1.4 billion reserve specifically designated for future dividend and interest payments, addressing concerns that the company might be forced to sell Bitcoin if prices continue declining. Bitcoin has fallen about 30% since reaching its all-time high in October, while Strategy's shares have dropped more than 50% during the same time frame. The company's MNAV, a key valuation metric comparing enterprise value to Bitcoin holdings, stood at approximately 1.1 on Monday, according to Strategy's website. This figure indicates ongoing investor concerns that the metric could soon turn negative, having previously commanded a significant premium. And of course, when it does, he sells Bitcoin. He has no choice. And the banks are shorting him, so he's got it all to play for now, is Mr. Saylor, in a time with, we know, 100% certain, February, March, Japan are going to raise rates again. Just a matter of time. Just have to have patience and wait. So anyway, there we go. In a few moments' time, we will ring the bell on the markets and getting ready for the 23rd. We've got a day and a half to go because tomorrow we've got the GDP numbers, and then on Christmas Eve we have sod all. Nothing of note on the Christmas Eve. Now Christmas Eve will be a half day, so low volatility presents opportunity. Love it. I'm always paying attention to it. So anyway, 24th of December, Christmas Eve, we'll be here. I'll be live with you on Christmas Eve. I never miss a show, never going anywhere until we get to 1 billion subscribers. In 12 years' time, I'm sitting here doing my job. Here we go. What do we have here?
Adralo.1 donated $2
there it is.
To a super chat. Martin plays the role as a human puppet in rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Absolutely. I'm basically a hired, whatever you want to call me. I'm prostituting myself in the morning. It's okay, for the benefit of humankind. Anyway, so there you go. So tomorrow morning, durable goods orders and GDP growth. This is a key moment. Now, Sensei in the newsletter tomorrow morning will be bringing you everything before this happens. So you have an opportunity to make some money and get into value. Now, overnight, we could see crypto go down 10%. 10% tonight, it could. If people think for some reason these GDP figures and inflation numbers aren't any good, because if they're bad, and I think they're going to be worse than you think they are, we could go down 10%. Don't think we will. I don't know, but we could. Now, you want to be prepared for that. So if you want to be ahead of the trade, and this is absolutely key tomorrow morning, before GDP comes out and all this stuff, Sensei will have his newsletter. Here it is in the chat. If you've not yet signed up for it, it's completely free, a free trial. I've just dropped it in the chat. I'll pin it to the top. Get the free trial. For God's sake, get the free trial for tomorrow. Because be prepared for when you sell, when you buy. I'm not telling you what to do. You know, you're not listening anyway. Did anyone buy Coca-Cola with me today and make money and protect themselves? Let's find out. Most people don't listen. All the members do, actually. Nearly 2,000 now. Let me do a poll. Start a poll. Did you buy KO with me today? Let's see if anyone did that, because we know what's coming. Yes or no? There's no point in putting undecided. You either did or you didn't. Did you buy Coca-Cola with me today? Yes or no? Got a nice price on Coca-Cola. Getting closer to those dividends as well. So pretty sweet. All right, let me see what you're saying. Please tell the truth. Don't lie. It doesn't help anyone. It just skews the data and we can't use it then. All right, so anyway, that's where we are. So that's what's happening in the crypto space. And we also talked about all the pools and the dark pools and all the rest of it. We did a full in-depth dive on that this morning as well. And then we had, let me explain this, because some people are unsure about this. I received, as you all know, my focus is to be the most honest, transparent broadcaster on YouTube TV. Everything I do is real, live, fact check me everything I ask. I invite you to fact check me. I share with you my real trades, my real positions, my real money live on the screen. I share everything with you. I answer every question. And one person today sent me a message, and one person is enough. I answer everybody. One person said, "You're becoming like everybody else. Now you've got all these membership things." Well, let me just say why we do this. I don't do memberships to get rich. I work on YouTube and I invest to get rich. The memberships are to provide different levels of service so we can filter different people out who want different things. That's it. And I've never increased the price of my memberships ever. Name me anybody online who provides an online service that has never increased prices. Never. Everyone does it. Everyone increases prices. And even if they don't, they add inflation prices over time. I don't even do that. So my membership gets cheaper and cheaper every year, and I add more and more services all the time, and I go live more and more all the time. The hours are getting longer, the days are doing more. I'm doing more all the time. I never take anything away. I'm always adding, always undersell, always over-deliver. So what we're doing now, we're going live for free to everyone, like we are now. Everyone can tune in. Everyone can watch for free. If you have YouTube Premium, you don't even see any ads for free. You can watch the whole show for free, okay? If you choose to be a member, and 98% of our regular live viewers do, over 2,000 now, they want chart analysis. They want to be able to talk to me. They want to be able to phone in. They want to be able to get comments answered. Well, I can't answer every question, every comment, but I do for my members. So what I do now, at the end of the live streams, I go to members only. So I do a full show for free to everybody. And then I go members only for all members, not just some members, all members, from bronze all the way to platinum, where we have a whale investor, all right, all the way up to $500. Everyone included. After half an hour of doing that and going deeper dive on the subject, I then go to Electrum members and up. Electrum Gold, Platinum and Sponsor. All those people. And then what I can do is I can go even deeper. We can answer every single question. We can do live phone-ins, and I share with you my sources. It's a new feature where I'm sharing you my sources. People that I talk to, I'm sharing you exclusive content. And also, started this morning, for free, I do mini fundamental stock analysis. I did 6 this morning, 6. Went through 6 different stocks, who's buying, who's selling, the balance sheet, the buy zone, the sell, all this kind of stuff. 6. All right. I'm not promising 6 every time, but I will do as many as I can. And if it gets more and more popular, then I should get more creators, broadcasters on the network, and more people will do it for me. And we'll have 10 people broadcasting. At the moment, it's me, Sensei, and Vaz. We've got Casey coming on soon. And there's lots of people that want to be on the show. That all the time, people message me saying, can I be part of the network rather than do my own channel? So we're going to be providing more and more services as we go. So you can get mini chart analysis for free. You don't even pay for it. Mini, not full analysis, mini analysis. So you get all of these perks. So we're not like taking stuff away. We're in fact giving you more. Okay. Now, if you don't want to be a member, watch for free and do what you want. No problem at all. Right. Okie dokie. So this is something I want to share with you this afternoon, because this is relevant to tomorrow morning's a big event. All right. So GDP, as you can see, we're going up. I'm making money today. I'm like a Coca-Cola, and I can trim in a minute and then buy, because I am looking to buy Bitcoin. I am looking to buy XRP, but I'd like to buy 2 or 3 Bitcoin at 50,000. I'd like to buy $100,000 worth of XRP at $1. And there's every reason to suggest that's what I'm going to get. But I'm not just going to wait. I'm not just going to wait. I'm going to make sure that I can get my money profits made from other assets. I don't want the S&P. I want undervalued assets. So I'm doing it today with Coca-Cola. At the moment, I've made $200. Not a lot, but on 120 grand with the 30 that's on my Roth IRA, I can make about 5-6 grand today If that GDP comes out bad, which I expect it to do, can make about 5 or 6 grand. I can sell that. I don't mind paying tax on that and just keep building my portfolio to be able to buy bigger dips on the crypto market. Anyway, so let's do our silver test. We're going to ring the bell. We're also going to do we're going to do a members only event where we answer all questions as well today. We do Electrum, by the way, just twice a week. Only twice a week, but at the end of the normal shows, we always now switch into a member section where I can answer every question, go deeper, share more information, and have a phone in if you want it. So before we get to the members section, we've got half an hour to go before the bell goes. I want to cover this silver story. Silver is important. All right. Silver test, $69 resistance. I want to thank Sensei's wife for doing these lovely designs for us. So let's go into talk about silver just for a moment, shall we? All right. Silver just hit a record intraday high of $69 per ounce, continuing a massive 127% run for the year. This isn't just a quiet climb. The metal is in a backwardation, meaning traders are paying a premium for immediate physical delivery rather than waiting for future contracts. The rally is being fed by a perfect storm. A 400 million ounce buy order in Shanghai triggered a physical shortage, while a US blockade on Venezuelan oil tankers and a Ukrainian drone strike on a Russian tanker in the Mediterranean have sent geopolitical risk premiums through the roof. With silver lease rates hitting extreme levels, the paper market is struggling to keep up with the physical demand. This is important. Another issue with crypto, with this ever-increasing volatile geopolitical macro conditions. Don't think you are saved with owning crypto. You are not. You want to go defensive for oversold assets that actually make money. Hence why I bought $120,000 of Coca-Cola this morning. All right. The context here is a widening gap between market bets and reality. While the Federal Reserve signals only one rate cut for 2026, think of that, folks. A few weeks ago, it was, loads of rate cuts. And I said, no. And now it's starting to become a reality. Carry trade in February when we get the next rate hike, which we will. They told us we will. And you're not going to get rate cuts. No liquidity in the market, GDP worsening, inflation sticky. Prepare for a Bitcoin to go to $50,000. Even Michael Saylor isn't buying it right now. We are also seeing a structural deficit as industrial demand for AI data centers and solar panels collides with stagnant mine production. This supply-demand mismatch explains why mining stocks like Hecla Mining have surged nearly 300% this year. For retail investors, the gold-silver ratio at 83.3 is the number to watch. If it compresses towards historical norms, silver could still have room to run despite the vertical move. This is Sensei's thoughts on this subject. Sensei says, watch the 69 resistance level closely. The Shanghai volume spike suggests speculative fever is high, but the physical supply shortage provides a hard floor that could prevent any major collapse. Let's go on to our Venezuelan oil crackdown. This is a big deal as well. This is sending markets all over the flipping place at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do, we are going to go members only in half an hour and do Q&A, but just for a moment, I'd like to be able to answer some general questions in the chat. So I'm going to scroll back for about a minute and answer some questions. I just want to make sure that we don't leave anyone behind. My miners are up massively, says Sologies. You're the best, says Iman. Don't watch then, says Kazansky. What's going on here? I guess there's some nonsense going on in the chat. Do you know what? I know what, if Kazansky is saying don't watch then, that means somebody prior is saying derogatory, negative things towards me, and that's absolutely fine. But I think this is so funny. This is how stupid some people are. They go, I hate this. He's a bloody idiot. Even though I'm consistently beating the market, consistently right, consistently winning. They go, I hate this. I don't like it, but I'm watching it and I want to moan about it. It's the definition of a buffoon, right? Successful people surround themselves by winners, and they always win. And if you don't like what I'm saying and don't agree, that's absolutely fine. My suggestion to you would be not watch, but they don't. They got to come in anyway. How bloody stupid is that? So anyway, there you go. Hey up, banana heads, Vaz. Thank you, mate. Hit the like emoji, guys. Thank you. Oi, oi, Vazman. Vaz. Bitcoin going down till next month, 50 to 76. Yeah, I can see it easily doing 50,000. It could go lower, folks. And again, this isn't me making up numbers. This is this is me modeling it and paying attention to numbers, inflation, GDP, everything else, all this other stuff that everyone just talks rubbish, self-interest. I pay no attention to it, but I am aware it's what people are thinking. And because of that, I'm able to buy Coca-Cola because I know everyone's going to pump to lose all their money so I can make money. It's great. You can rely on people being stupid. Guarantee it. Due to China carry trade? Hang on a minute. What? There's no China carry trade. It's a Japanese thing. It's not a Chinese thing, says Iman. The US is expected to substantially outperform consensus estimates because of tax cuts, easier financial conditions, and a reduced drag on the economy from tariffs. The US is expected to substantially outperform. Cedar trees, I'm not so sure that is all accurate. It's hopiary, but it's not actually played out with the numbers. Told you all, Bitcoin hit 88,000, then dip. You told us all, didn't you, mate? Bitcoin going down seems to bring the alts with it. Of course, the leading indicator is Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes down, then so does everything else in the crypto space. And not so much for me, right? We're making money again today. We're outperforming the market again today. Anyway, definitely not getting XRP at $1. Well, you can say that, but there's nothing you can do to stop it, because you have no control over it. I speak to friends at Ripple, Bank of America, and Robinhood, and I can tell you they think it's going to $1. In fact, they think it's going lower. I don't care what you think. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you believe. It makes no difference. You are not in any control over XRP whatsoever. You are retail. No retail has any way to control where it's going. XRP hits $1.60. You're all focusing on the charts. I'm focusing on relationships and fundamentals. It's why I've gone from $5,000 to $288,600, and I've taken $4,000 out to pay my taxes. So I'm nearly $300,000 now. No options, no shorts, not losing. Whoops! I did tell you I am losing. I am losing my computer. I just knocked my monitor over. There you go. Let's fix that. So anyway, there you go. We're carrying on, going up now. I could make about $4,000 by GDP in the morning. Yes, sir. Hey, morals always look amazing on Sensei. Yes, the images on Sensei's letter are fantastic. Hit the like button. Thank you, Iman. Hey, Martin, use your referral for Hood. Thank you. Excellent stuff. What, the UK one? The UK one or the US one? If you've used my referral for Robinhood, there it is, Robinhood USA, and there's Robinhood UK. I'm not paid by them. I don't take any sponsorship from anyone. I turn it all down every day. If you click on my referral, you get some free shares. I get free shares, you get free shares, everyone wins. All right? So was it UK or was it the US? Let me know. I'll have a look. Vaz, where do you see H-bar? I know nothing about H-bar. Ask Sensei in the morning. I know nothing about H-bar. I wouldn't use Saylor's buying pattern as an indicator. I certainly don't. My indicators are pick up the phone, speak to CEOs, find out who's buying. That's it. and a balance sheet with the value. That's all I do. I don't care what Michael Saylor does. See, let me be really clear here, folks. All of you who own crypto, and I've owned it too, and I want to own a Bitcoin, and I want to own 100,000 of XRP, $100,000 worth XRP. Let's be absolutely clear. You will require everyone to buy it for it to go up. You need people to buy it. It's why there's so much online nonsense. That is your job. Your job is to tell everybody XRP and Bitcoin is going to go up to $1 million. That's your job. That's what everyone does. Okay? My job is to hunt out value. What earns money? I don't need anyone to buy what I own. In fact, I hope you don't. In fact, I hope you all dump it so I can buy all of it. I require the business that I own to make money by selling products and services. That's it. So I buy great businesses. That's it. You can't control that. There's nothing you can do to stop that, right? Whereas crypto, you are relying on everybody buying it. And without them buying it, it goes to zero, essentially. Do I get the newsletter now I'm an Electrum member? No, the newsletter has nothing to do with memberships, Kazansky. You now get all the charts and you now get all my analysis for free and mini analysis. You get all the extra perks that you get with the newsletter. Sorry, that you get with Electrum. But they keep watching. Yeah, they keep watching. Absolutely. Slim Jim, welcome to the USA. I'm so glad to be back. Merry Christmas and God bless the United States of America. Great to have you back. You're the best. I subscribed this week. Thank you so much indeed, Iman. Zach Zate. Hey, Martyn Lucas. It's great to see you all. Great Coca-Cola Day today. And you're beyond right. You're beyond right. Success leaves clues. Show me your circle. I'll show you your future. Do you know what? You're absolutely right there, Chris Investment. Absolutely right. If I showed you my circle of friends, it would guarantee my success. As the world piano man, I've toured all over the world. I've got Elton John's number in my phone. Got everybody's number in my phone. CEOs, hedge fund managers, Wall Street managers, Cuban, Jones, all these people. Yeah. If you surround yourself by successful people, not only do you get the good information, but what you get is inspired to work. You get inspired to build and grow. You're never content. You like to build and grow because you see everybody else rushing to grow and you want to follow them. And it's why I now go 7 days a week. It used to be a 5-day-a-week show with me. I now do broadcast on Saturday and Sunday. All right? I'm inspired by winners. You're absolutely right there, Chris. Spot on. This guy is lying about being an investor. He's a day trader. This guy is lying about being an investor. He's a day trader. Woods Water. I'm assuming that you must have won that membership because you are an idiot and very rude. So I'm going to, if you're going to call me a liar, I'm going to call you out. So I'm assuming that someone bought you for Christmas a present and gave you a membership. You wouldn't have paid for it with an attitude like that. This guy is lying about being an investor. He's a day trader. You are an idiot and you do not know what you're talking about. Let me explain. Am I an investor? Well, an investor is someone who buys great businesses that he can sell and grow into the future. That's exactly what I do. I don't guess. I don't speculate. I study businesses and I buy businesses. Do I scalp them and take profit? So does Warren Buffett. So does Warren Buffett. He trims all the time, every day. Do you think Warren Buffett goes out and then just does nothing and just sits there, just sits around for 20 years? No. Investors do adjust and pivot and trim their positions. And there's nothing smart about when you know 100% an asset is going down to stay in when you can take profit and buy back lower. How stupid would that be? Why does anyone want to follow a YouTube channel that loses money? What's the point? That's why I don't sell training programs. I don't need to. I make money from investing. So you saying I'm not an investor, I'm only a day trader, and calling me a liar, then you're an idiot because you don't have a clue what you're talking about. Real investors, scalp trade, day trade, swing trade, call it what you want. But I don't sit around losing money just to entertain you and join a fan club. This is one thing I just cannot seem to understand, that so many crypto investors don't. When I'm absolutely sure that Bitcoin was going down and XRP went down, I sold for a profit. I took 17% off XRP. I was able then to buy more at lower prices, and I trimmed that on the Japan trade announcement, on the Japan rate announcement. I made another 4% that night. So then I have more money to buy more defensive plays, Coca-Cola, SGUV, the S&P 500. So I make even more money. Would it suit you? Would it fit your narrative and stop calling me a liar if I just sat in and joined a fan club? You know, even Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple isn't a fan of XRP. Doesn't look at it that way. Real money doesn't. So anyway, now it all makes sense. It certainly does. It all makes sense that you are a bloody idiot. Hi, Martyn. How are you? Just come into the show. What do you think crypto is going to do in the next few months? I don't know the time frame, but I can see the carry trade is going to unwind. We're going to get more rate hikes from Japan. That's inevitable. The debt situation. There's so many issues. There's so many issues. The leverage on crypto. The overselling. The structure of MicroStrategy. We can go on all day and list you 1,000 reasons. I can see Bitcoin coming down 80% from where we are now. XRP, 80% from where we are now. XRP is extremely oversold. You're looking at the RSI. You're focused on a chart. Never understand why everyone focuses on a chart. I understand to read charts. I get it. Sensei reads charts. I understand charts. But why on earth do you make your purchases based upon a chart? Do you know how silly that is? Every other trader is reading the same chart as you. Imagine being a general in an army, and you give the whole world, all your enemies, everybody who's competing against you, your plan of action. I'm going to invade Russia, and then I'm going to invade Germany, and on this date I'm going to do this, and da-da-da. That's what a chart is. It tells you what everybody did last time, and they're likely to do it again. How bonkers of way is investing is that? I am looking at the value. I'm looking at what does the asset earn. That's it. What's it worth? That's it. Is it worth more? Is it worth less than its face value today? If it has no face value, I don't want it. So what is the sense of that? So if you're just looking at the RSI, and by the way, if you look at the RSI and oversold and all this kind of stuff, and that's it, guarantee you're going to lose, because the brokerage and on all the networks that create these systems, one, they front run you. They know what your buy orders are, so you've got no chance in beating them. Number two, they all see what everybody's already going to do, so it means absolutely nothing. Those that have the money just preempt you. They'll buy it and sell it back to you at a higher price. And the RSI on its own is not even enough anyway if you are simply relying on charts. Anyway, if Trump comes out tonight and says good news, we boom. If Trump comes out tonight and says we're going to war, we dump. Simple maths. That's not maths at all. How is that maths? See, that doesn't make sense either. This guy here says if Trump makes an announcement, simple maths. It's not maths. Maths is numbers. Trump saying we're going to war or Trump says we're not going to war is nothing to do with maths. Anyway, XRP to 1 or 50 will be awesome. Well, not necessarily. Again, if XRP goes to $1, but the macro conditions have worsened, or perhaps they've got another coin to do the same job and they're using something else, then XRP is worth nothing. Again, value is everything. Price is what you pay and value is what you get.
At Thailand Chipolata donated £20 through a super chat. Thank you, Martyn, for reading my comment. Thumbs up emoji, folded hands emoji.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you for the super chat, and I'm glad it read it out again. So thank you, Thailand Chipolata. I like the name, by the way. Silver-headed for 70s. I would love to see an opportunity to buy XRP at 50. Only if at 50, the conditions were right. If you are focusing on the price, you're not an investor. You don't know what you own. If you're looking at something and the price, that is it. You see, when I bought Coca-Cola this morning, let me explain this. When I looked at Coca-Cola this morning and it dipped, and I bought $120,000 of Coca-Cola this morning, 91 here and 30 on my Roth IRA. Why did I buy it? What was so magical? Why did I buy it at 69.85 or 8, whatever it was? Well, because I know how much money Coca-Cola is going to earn. I know what its debt position is. I know how it grows through history at Christmas. I know what the COO, the new Chief Chief Operating Officer is going to do in the World Cup. I know what's going to happen with the World Cup and the potential for growth there. I know about the new flavors. I know about the cost of coffee being sold and people overreacted. All of these things. So I know that Coca-Cola is worth $80 a share. That's what the business is worth. And we are at 70. So number one, it's a defensive play. When people sell Bitcoin, crypto, the S&P 500, they buy Coca-Cola. But at the moment, it's the right price. But the price is what you pay. The value is what you get. The value is it's going to $80. So if XRP, say for example, goes to 10 cents, is it a better buy? Well, I've had this argument with people many times. In fact, the most recent one was Tilray. Tilray, I was spot on again. My press room White House contact told me, and I shared it with you on the show, that Tilray brands can go to $100 with approval from the government, rescheduling, but most importantly, with its business model refined to reflect that. You need to get to the first quarter of earnings next year and to see how they've adapted policy to make profit. Not just Donald Trump say, I'm going to sign a bit of paper. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't make it into law. That doesn't get it passed. That's just an executive order. Doesn't mean a great deal. And it certainly doesn't change the business model for Erwin Simon, CEO of Tilray. So I said, it's going to pop up and dump. And it did. It literally popped up and dumped. I told you, because I have a press, look at that now, 14% now this week. I told you a few months ago, I had a text from a White House contact, and I told you exactly to the price, exactly to the minute. If you were watching that show, you'd all remember. Because those with the power are selling it and front-running you and tripping you up every step of the way. No one listened. Everybody went out and they bought Tilray brands, don't care, doesn't matter. Well, now you're all holding the bag. I told everybody that there are millions of people owning Tilray underwater that will dump. The board themselves, Tilray brands themselves will dump on you. No one listened. They bought it anyway. Now they're holding the bag, waiting for Donald Trump to do something, which he may or may not do. I know he signed it, but it doesn't mean anything. So focus on the bigger picture, not the headlines, because you like reading comic books. I was on the phone, not sure if I missed it. What time is the report? Tomorrow morning, 7:30 Central Time on Sensei's breakfast show. Sensei will cover it live while I am at the doctor's for the benefit of humanity, having the doctor put his well-lubricated finger up my bum. And I share that with all of you because tomorrow morning at that time, I'll live stream the show. I'll be at the doctor's and I do it to encourage people to get their prostate checked. It can literally save your life. So while I'm at the doctor tomorrow morning in the chat, everybody be laughing. People, every year they do this. They super chat me. So I'm basically pimping myself out. It's like OnlyFans. I'm going to become a prostitute for the morning. But hey, what the hell? If it gets everyone to go out and do it, then I'm pleased. So that's the time it is in the morning. Thank you, David Hensley. Thank you, Cedar Trees, for your comment. Martin for president. Hello, everyone. Thank you, David, for all your work. Oh, David Hensley. I wanted to check with you because we get scammers everywhere. There was a David Hensley on Discord who was not a premium member, because as you know, we kick all non-premium members out. We only have premium members on Discord. Those that want to speak to me directly, those that want to communicate with me directly, the only way is through Discord, but you have to be a premium member. Here is Discord. When you sign up for Discord, it's completely, it's not free, it's $2. We can't make it any cheaper. When you go to Discord, you see it says here, join server. It says, do not click here, you must subscribe. Because Discord, like most people, just want 1 million people to sign up. I don't know why. We don't want 1 million people. We want a handful of people that we can help. That's it. So you click join server and I kick you out. This is the free version. We have to have it there. It's just the way Discord's built. You go down here and you purchase for $2.99 and you can become a member there. And once you are a member there, then you can message me, you can send me a friend request. Remember, I never send them, so if anyone sends you one, ignore it. So, David, there was somebody on Discord called David Hensley, and it wasn't a premium member, so I kicked them out. I hope it wasn't you. Maybe it was you, maybe you didn't renew it, or maybe it was someone pretending to be you. I don't think it. Anyway, just so you know. Hi, everyone. Well said, Slim Jim. Martin, what's up? What is your view on XRP ETF inflows, outflows? We discussed it all this morning. If you want further detail on all the inflows and outflows, we discussed it in great detail on the Electrum show last night. We went deep dive, real deep dive on it. All the information was there. Woods always tease you, Martin. You know him. Do I? No idea. Have Dan Penner on the show. Trolls out, whack a troll, whack a troll. Do you want the music? Do you want the music? You want whack a troll? Here's whack a troll. Let's do it. You bam 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 whack a troll bam bam yip bom bom diddly bom bom. If you come on my show and talk a load of rubbish, I don't care, out you go. Find somebody else to talk rubbish to. Yeah, jiggy chick, jiggy chick, jiggy chick. Go away, we don't want you. Whack a troll! I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Happy Christmas, everybody. Happy Christmas. Oh, my God. The show's gone mental. The show's gone mental. It's okay. We like mental shows. Okay, so get used to it. Right. Okay. Amen. All right. I can't do any more comments now. We're going to focus back on the show. Mike bought and made money. Mike, you made some money on Coca-Cola. Yay! Nice one, Mike. Very, very good. It was very easy to make money today on Coca-Cola. It was simple. It's one of those easy days. I've now got a profit of, I could sell it all. I don't mind paying tax at all. Look, $333. I've got about $4,000 profit in that. So the carry trade is more likely to unwind, so I want to hold it. Right, let's go and ring the bell. Let me bring Wall Street in, and then we'll go members only. We'll do a live Q&A, live phone-in. We'll go deeper dive. I want to go deeper dive onto this story for the members. This is the Venezuelan blockade. You're going to hear a lot about this in the morning. Top tip there, all right? Top tip. Okay, just saying. We're just saying. Let me go and refresh this a minute. Right, I'm getting Wall Street ready. Bring it up. All right. Okay. Don't know why I'm saying that, but it sounds good. Oh. There we go. 5 minutes. Oh, by the way, don't listen to people on CNBC. Every single one's paid. Everyone's got self-interest. They're all promoting their own hedge funds. They're all promoting their own nonsense. I've learned that to my expense. So, yeah, pay no attention to that nonsense. Right. Okay. For those of you who don't know, it was Chris Rea, my friend today, passed away. I did a special tribute to Chris. If you are a decent human, because every time I share these things on the investment channel, people unsubscribe going, I just want to know how to get rich in 5 minutes. And when you talk about wishing everybody happy Christmas or showing love to a friend, I'm unsubscribing. And I go, great, bugger off then. You didn't expect that to be the reaction, did you? But that's what you get. All right, I couldn't give two monkeys bum. Right, so this is my mate Chris. Here you go. If you'd like to watch it, I did a tribute here. I did Road to Hell. I hope he's not on the Road to Hell. Road to Hell, and then I did Driving Home for Christmas. I'm going to post these in the top. Let me just do the poll. Oh, look. Oh, is that for me? Lovely, thank you. What is it? A latte. Oh, lovely. Have you got your Christmas mug? MartynLucasShop.com. Christmas mug. I think there's like 2 left. There was a limited edition. Cheers, everybody. Happy Christmas. Right. Okay. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. I got 4 minutes before the bell goes. Bloody hell, I'm losing my place. So I'm going to end the poll. 19% of you bought Coca-Cola today. Great. 80% didn't. I'm staying in. I'm just going to keep going down. I've had people message me going, I'm just going to keep buying. I don't care how low it goes. That's fine. That's good. Because when you do that, people sell assets that make money to buy speculative stocks. So I just go, great. Do it. All right. Love it. Anyway, let me remove the pin, unpin that for a minute. So I'm going to give you 2 of these. Look, my Chris Rea special. In fact, I'll give you I don't know which one to give you. There's 2. Right. Here's 2. Copy this. Right. Let me give you this. So Chris Rea special. Watch it after this. Chris, you might enjoy it. You might go, actually, I quite enjoy a bit of music as well. It hasn't always got to be, is crypto going to go up? You know what I mean? Chris Rea live event. It was like a 15-minute thing. Whoopsie-daisy. The Chris Rea live event. We had Chris Rea's family and friends in. Did you see in the chat? If you watch the chat, Chris Rea's family and friends. I know Chris. Blah, 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 blah. We're family. They appreciated it. So there you go. It's always nice when you get to the family of the person we're tributing comes in. That's nice. And also, there is this one. Share. Copy. I did this one for you. I love this song. I mean, if you've never heard the song, let me just show you it. Look at this. It's absolutely awesome. Look at this. I can't play all of it because of copyright reasons, of course, but I'll just show you a little bit. Chris was such a great bloke, and I wanted to do this tribute for him. So if you want to look, I've got special scenes and images taken from Gaza and telling the story of the road to hell. You might enjoy this straight after the bell tonight when I finish. I just have to keep muting it, I'm afraid. There you go, a full production there for Chris Rea, my mate. All right, so there you go. Let me come back over here and put this one here. We've got 1 minute to go. Road to Hell. There's 2 segments to this. There's a live version and there's a production section. All right, let me pin that there, drop that to the top. If you're interested, we have a book of condolence. You can leave comments below, sharing your love and support. Oh, we're making some money now. Mike, did you say you bought Coca-Cola? Make some money. We're making some money now, mate. For GDP in the morning, this could go up $4,000. And yes, I will sell it. People will go, Martyn's selling again. He's not an investor. But he's making money. Yeah. Well, why isn't he in crypto? He's not an investor. He's not in the army with us. Well, good luck to you. I want to own more Bitcoin and more XRP than anyone. And to do that, I have to make sure that I make money to buy more. So anyway, with GDP in the morning, I want to make money. Look at this now. Up we go. And when you got 130 grand of it, it makes a bit of money quite quick. So let's go. Let's ring the bell. You ready? In 20 seconds. GDP in the morning. Get ready for it. in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
Fan-bloody-tastic.
A young man catches
There he
fire.
goes. We're making money now. Doop, shoo-dooby, dooby. Shoot, shoot, be-dooby, dooby, doop, dooby, 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 yeah. Let's see what's happening on the markets. So my overall portfolio, another great day. Have we beaten the market? Up 0.18. No, the S&P is up 0.6 today, so we haven't beaten the market, but we're in an asset which is undervalued rather than overvalued. I like that. So yes, S&P is up. Virgin Galactic is up, but now selling off on the after hours. Oh, no, it's gone back up again now. There you go. Palantir, 1,000 times earnings. I can't buy it. I just can't pay 1,000 times. I can't pay $1,000 for every $1 of profit. That sounds a bit bonkers to me, and I refuse to do it. That's the way to madness, that is. All right. Gold going up on the news of what's coming tomorrow from Venezuela. Top tip there, by the way. Amazon up today very slightly. Apple selling off. Many think we've had our best days of Apple now. Enphase Energy going to $100 in my opinion, a great balance sheet. Coca-Cola, lovely today. I bought at $69.80, my lowest level. I'm very happy to do that. Johnson & Johnson up, great business. Chevron Oil up today and Tesla up as well. McDonald's up 0.03 after hours. Google is up today 0.88, just selling off slightly. Microsoft just down very slightly today. Meta Platforms going to $800. Nvidia going back to $200. Walmart, that's selling off today. Tilray Brands, I tried to warn people. I hope you took your profit. Shoop, shooby, dooby, dooby, doo, do it. Here we go. I'm running up lovely now. We'll come on to crypto in a second. Rocket Lab, too expensive. Plug Power on its way down today. Russia manipulation gone berserk. Bitcoin sold off. It's another down day today. Back down to 88,000 again. I wish everyone the best with it, but I can't buy it here. It makes no sense. Even if it goes up to $200,000 tomorrow, it'll just be sold off back down to 50. I just can't buy it. It doesn't make sense at the moment. XRP, another down day now. It's been way over a year now. No money here. We're down on the 3 month, the 1 year. It's just, think how much money you could have bought. You could have tripled your position in XRP if you'd taken profits on value. Think about that. All right. What's his name? Tumbling now being shown up to be a full-on salesman. So there we go. Let's have a latte. Cheers, my mate. Chris Rea. Rest in peace, mate. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. All right. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're now going over to a members-only event. Not an Electrum event tonight, not an Electrum event, just a members-only event. This is a live phone-in. We're going to go deeper dive into the Venezuelan oil crisis. It will affect the crypto market tomorrow morning, 100%. So we're going to go deep dive for our members. That way we can go deeper. We can answer all the questions. You can call in and we can go a lot deeper into that story when we don't have such a busy audience. We slow it all down and do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this button here. I'm going to do this now. Just give me a second. So we're going to redirect for the show. Stream settings. We're going to go over to a members only event. This is all members. When some of you said, oh, I can't watch it now because they're not a member. Yes, you can. We have more members events. Sorry, I couldn't watch it because I'm not Electrum. This is for bronze members. This is for 98% of our live audience. So it just allows us to do a better job. All right, so here we go. We'll go there in 5 minutes. All members, we're going to give you 5 minutes. There you go. I've scheduled it. If you now look at the top, you should see a clock on the screen. It should appear in a second. There it is. There's the clock. You see at the top of the screen. Whoops, daisy. There you go. 4 minutes. In 4 minutes' time, we'll go deep dive into the oil crisis, the numbers and how it'll affect the crypto market in the morning, look at GDP and so on, answer all questions, live phone in, anything you want to know, you can ask me. So 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go. If you want to become a member, you can. It's only cut the bucks and you get many, many perks for becoming a member of the show. And it will never go up in price ever, including inflation. It never has, it never will. That has been my promise to you for 4 years. So we provide better value, more, and it never goes up in price. It's only a couple of bucks. Right. Okay. So let me get ready for that. And I'm going to drop that into there. Little tweak. I'm getting faster at this now. It takes a little few seconds just to tweak a few things to make it work because you can't do it ahead of schedule. It's impossible. Members only and upcoming. There we go. Upcoming. Right. There you go. And live. There you go. There. Save that. There. Okay, so we'll be live there in a second. We've got 3 minutes. So this is what we're going to talk about on the members show tonight. We're going to focus on this. This is a very important thing. Tomorrow morning, expect this. Oh, we got a new member.
From Roy 9004.
Oh, hello, Roy.
Has become a member.
Rom Roy, where are you from? Rom Roy, remember, no one gets left behind. Every member gets their question answered. If you comment to any video, any live stream in the comments, not in the live chat, the comments afterwards, I reply to every single member. No one is left alone. No one is ignored. Everyone gets a reply. Everybody. I will engage you on social media. We'll do birthday songs for you on the music show. There's so many things. We're here to help people, okay? Also, folks, don't forget, just a few days away, our biggest ever giveaway. Giving away $2,000 of our own money. Me, Vaz, and Charlotte May Weddings. All right, this is one of our viewers. This is Charlotte May Weddings. This is their YouTube channel. You get free tickets to enter the giveaway just by subscribing and clicking on their website. That's all you have to do. And all that information is found on martynlucas.com/giveaway, which you can find on the X post here. Our best ever giveaway. $2,000 paid out live on the show. All right. So I'll give it you now in the chat. How long have I got? 141. Okay. Give away. This is a real thing. So many people think it's not real. I get people messaging me every day. It's a scam. Your Martyn's a liar. It's like, well, it isn't a scam. I'm not a liar. This is real, right? You know, only 600 people have entered the competition out of 108,000. Isn't it mad? Isn't it absolutely mad? You think I'd have
I can't believe
50,000
this.
entries, wouldn't you? 600.
F6H has become a member.
Thank you, Fakur. So anyway, it's free to enter, free for all, no downloads. I've given you the link in the chat. You win tickets just by reposting this. Let's see if someone's done it in the last 10 seconds. Have we got time? 56 seconds before we go members only. Let's have a look. 75. I can't remember what it was on. What was it on? I can't remember. Okay, I messed that up. Oh, well, whatever. Right, okay, so we're about to go to members only. If you want the members only link, there it is. Chris Rea is at the top. Chris Rea live event. Go and check it out. Go and pay, pay some respect to a great musician if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. It makes no difference to me. It's not. I don't make money from it. All the money, if there is any money, it goes to Chris Rea's family, the songwriters. It's all copyright, okay? So anyway, there you go. Right, we've got 16 seconds. Stay right where you are if you're a member. This is all members, not just Electrum. All members. Deep dive now, getting ready for the morning. I'll see you there right after this. Bye-bye for now.